Hi guys, welcome to my TED Talk. I'm joking, but welcome to the new year. I hope you guys are doing well. All those that are going back into kind regards and stuff like myself, I hope we're being brave and getting back into it. So, as a wellness coach, one of the things that I've seen work is, working on yourself. So, this in regards to, you setting your New Year's resolutions and etc. It's important to know how to work on yourself, to have self-actualization, to have self-awareness. And part of that is, the negative part of that is that we've been made, or we have all these traumas, especially as Africans, in having been raised in an African household with African parents. We carry a lot of trauma, and that's just the way it is. And if we don't work on those childhood traumas, what happens is some of the time we develop chips on our shoulders. And having a chip on your shoulder is not a good way to live. Okay, so what am I talking about when I'm talking about having a chip on your shoulder? All I'm saying is you have this negativity, you have this resentment, you have these unpleasant attitudes. Due to the belief that you've been done wrong in the past, you've been treated unfairly, and it comes through in your day-to-day, even in the present. So how you present yourself now, you have grudges, you have grievances, you become a complainer, you become a whiner, you become argumentative, you feel like what happened to you is on somebody else, so you blame people a lot. And it's important to know that this is not a great way to live. This just shows the lack of self-awareness on one's part, and it's important to work on that. Okay, so how do you do that? You definitely need to acknowledge that there are underlying feelings that are causing your chip on your shoulder. You can't be that bad of a person, you know what I mean, for you to always think that bad things happen to you because, people hate me, and people feel this about me. You're not that bad of a person, but you have underlying feelings based off of whatever happened to you or how people have treated you in the past, to the point that you've made it a part of yourself. So you need to find out the root cause of this resentment of yourself, the root cause of this chip on your shoulder, and address it. That's the only way you can go about it. How do you address it? You need to have self-compassion first and foremost. Be a person that realizes that you need to give yourself grace. You're not perfect, you're going through issues, work on them, but give yourself the grace to do that. To know that I'm not a perfect human being and I'm going through stuff. I acknowledge that. Now I need to work on myself. Okay? You need to challenge negative thoughts. Don't be an assumer. Part of negative thoughts is giving them power by believing the negative thoughts. Why not change the narrative? Why not reframe them? Why not always think that you're something positive rather than always thinking the worst, right? What's the third thing that you can do? You can develop healthy coping mechanisms. What do I mean by this? Every time a negative thought hits you, every time you think about, this is happening because I'm such a bad person, or etc. and whatever, do something positive that actually, builds you up. Take up exercise, take up a new hobby, do something that you really love, lean into that, right? So that you can see that you're actually actively working on yourself, right? So actualization or self-awareness is really important when it comes to the chip on your shoulder. It's always managing your emotions. It's always actually being self-aware to see that I do have a chip on my shoulder and I have to work on it, and that requires a lot of work. I hope this has helped somebody. I don't want to make this a very long video, but I hope this helps somebody to work on themselves. And whilst you're making your New Year's resolutions, make it a part of your resolutions to work on your mental health, work on yourself, work on your traumas, work on your issues. Talk to somebody, talk to your friend, talk to your pastor, whoever you're comfortable with. Listen, go to therapy. It works. Go see a counselor. It actually works, so that you can work on yourself, come through as the best of yourself, so that you can come through in every other relationship that you might have. Bye. Have a good day.